All aboard!
This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 86. Back at it again with that good stuff. This week, Pelon and Chubby, we talk about the best time of summertime. Try to get into a routine, but only 39 days before the kids go back to school. What's your routine? Pelon breaks into a rant about going private in the back door. Will this one be juicy or not? And Chubby catches from being off for a couple of weeks, earthquakes, hiatuses, shaking and baking. This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 86, doing what we do. Check us out.
Activate.
It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts Rick Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their mind. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show.
Listen time, we got to air, baby. And we're live.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show. I'm Rick Salas.
And I'm Guy Murray.
And together we're Pelon and Chubby here every Wednesday night. It's getting later and later every week. But you know what? It's summertime. You can be out late in the summertime.
Summertime.
You know, all the kids are taking advantage of it. Usually they're in bed by 8, 9 o'clock. But it's summertime. Fuck it. Go to bed whenever you want to, kids. You can party all night long. I don't care if you're 5 years old, 7 years old. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Party your ass off. Do it like there's no tomorrow. There'll be school coming up next month.
Yeah,
So
39 days. 39 days. 39
Because it sounds good when you brought it down a little bit. There we go.
39 days till we get back into school, baby.
Going back to school,
Yeah.
you know. I
Get rid of them damn chillins.
sometimes I miss school a little bit.
The chillins, man. It's
So
for
we
the
missed
chillins.
we missed last week. You had a show going on, and I had to work late. They had a
Yes.
brilliant idea at work that we work until midnight or some shit like that. Like
Work
there's a
till
midnight sale.
Work till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, the problem is
Ain't nobody out there.
the East Coast goes to bed a little early, and the Midwest. And without those fuckers, we don't make much money because they'll go for anything, any
Right.
kind of program, right?
Right?
So we get the California people, which are, I'm not going to say they're scam proof, but the motherfuckers act like they know everything. You ever call them, they're like, yeah, I know that. I know. Well, listen, fucker, if you're so smart, how the fuck did you end up in this situation? How is it that you owe everybody money, but you got it under control? You're taking one loan to cover another loan to cover another loan, but you got it under control. The most delusional people on the face of the earth. Yeah, I live in San Clemente, and my boyfriend, and I got I got a nice car, and I got this rack that I bought. And doesn't it look nice? But I don't have fucking $2 in the bank. I got credit cards that are maxed out. I'm borrowing from every fucking high interest rate loan place imaginable just to pay for all this shit.
Yep,
but I got it under
crazy.
control.
But
I know what I'm doing.
They got it under control.
And then next week I'm taking my credit card and I'm going on vacation.
I just made a payment up in that piece. I'm ready to go on vacation now.
Yeah, so
That's the endless cycle. Silliness.
so they got it under control. They know what they're doing. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to deal with my finances? Right?
That's crazy. You know, it blows my mind. And today we watched Susie Orman present her product.
She's still
and
alive?
She is doing amazing, dude. We're developing an app for her
Dude,
right now.
but if she can sell that bullshit, why aren't we selling something?
We're working on it. We're working on it. It's all.
I'm not wearing these because I'm too hot.
You're
And I don't
sweating.
need them.
Sweating
I've been
like a
wearing
pig.
headphones all day.
That's what's up.
You know, it's crazy. These people, they, halfway through the conversation when we're talking about how to help them out, these people want to all of a sudden become responsible. They want to all of a sudden, like, hey, yeah, you know what? I got to research you. I don't know you. Well, stupid fuck, you just gave me your social.
All of that information. They gave all the information right up front.
Within like 6 minutes, you gave up all the puss, and now, I don't know if I'm gonna let you stick it in.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't want to.
What? Now all of a sudden,
Right? They don't want to play. They don't want to play.
you had a fucking epiphany. Why am I giving this guy all my information? Oh, fuck, I did already.
They don't know.
Well, I'm not giving them any more. Bitch, I already got everything I need. What are you talking about? You're just lucky I'm not that kind of piece of shit that would do something like that. I earn my money. I don't steal it. So, whatever.
It's crazy.
Fucking that's the problem with staying on that late shift is you're calling everybody from California who's a fucking self-righteous pieces of shit.
Craziness. Take another swig of your...
You know what? As bad as they are, I still wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I'll live with all these fucking snowflakes, delusional fucking people. I don't mind. It's better than living with the alternative.
Right.
You know, drinking the water in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, my gosh.
Getting murdered in Chicago.
Hey, Chicago numbers are up.
You know, living in a homeless camp in Oakland. That whole town, except for the gay sections, is going to be one big fucking homeless shelter.
Man,
the city of Oakland is going to be a homeless fucking shelter.
Oh, it is already.
I mean, it is for the most part, except for the portions of it that are inhabited by the homosexual regime. So what is it with this? I know we're getting into a little bit of the current event shit, but what is it? These left-wing, democratic, liberal women that apparently Trump offended. Where, like, tell them to go back wherever the fuck they came from. What? Who are these bitches?
They are current members and the newest alumni of the Congress. They hold 5 very critical districts.
Right.
And they have they're outspoken against the country, and they have previously made statements that they're gunning for Trump, and that just only lit a fire under old boy's belly for him to come out and say something. And now,
yeah, don't people already know?
They know what they're going. They know
that
what
motherfucker. You can't touch him.
They know what they're gonna do.
Dude, you look, as much as he's said and done, and he is still upright. Give up, surrender. Just wait for the time to expire. That fucker can't live forever.
Right?
And just wait. We are not ready to give up the reins of this country to the lesbian faction. I'm gonna call it faction for the lack of a better term.
I don't even know where you're coming from.
I'm using that.
I don't
They
know where
they are trying to create their Wonder Woman United States of America. You know that island where all those burly bitches were on in Wonder Woman?
Amazon.
You remember that? Yeah, that's what they want it to look like. They want no cock. They want the extinction of the male species.
Where are you getting
They
all
want to
this?
fill up the sperm banks and freeze all the fucking
Where are you
sperm,
getting all this?
and so that they never need us again.
Wow.
And then they're going to turn all the male children that are born into those, what are they called? When they cut off their shit?
Eunuchs.
Yeah, they're going to have a bunch of those fuckers as servants running around.
I don't even know where you're going, man. Where are you going?
I'm
with
just
this?
saying.
Where are you going with
I'm
this?
saying if we give up the fucking reins to this country, to the lesbians, we're fucked. We are completely fucked. I don't know if people realize the ramifications. You think Trump is hard to deal with. Get these bitches in office and see what happens. See what kind of a fucking nosedive this country is going to take.
Okay.
It's going to be like a fucking jet with no engines.
All right, so are you speaking right now on
The
hearsay?
bitches are trying to take over.
Is that what you feel?
They are trying to take over.
Is that what you're telling me?
They're trying to eliminate us.
Are they
Do you
really?
realize it?
You sense that?
I know for a fact that they have a plan. They want to be rid of the male species as we know it. We are going to be endangered. You're going to be looking for days upon days. That nympho that's left on the face of the earth that only likes cock, she's going to be making those cross-country treks just looking for a set of nuts.
Can you back up what you're talking about?
I can
right
back
now?
it up 100%.
You ready? Okay.
100%.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opportunity to give a call into the show, 760-565-3713, Hot Topics, with the Pelon and Chubby cast. Rick Salas, Guy Murray, we're here to ask your questions. And, man, this is a hot one. We're trying to work in some new things with the camera, our simultaneous feeds, and watch parties.
It's getting better.
It's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we would love to have you guys engaged with the conversation and topic that we're on right now. Started off.
I don't even mind the gay guys, to tell you the
Oh,
truth.
my God. Now
No,
you have a tolerance for them.
Yeah, I do. You know why?
Because they keep our numbers straight?
Well, they're entertaining. They're entertaining,
Oh, they're not here for your entertainment.
and they know their place.
They're not here
They
for
really
your
do.
entertainment.
They know their place.
Rick McNeely.
They just want to have a little fun. They know their place, and they're like chicks.
Who hurt you, man?
They're like chicks.
Who hurt you?
These lesbians are just fucking militant. Hate everybody. They feel like they are not respected. I mean, you got to earn the respect.
Okay, so
Let's get back on black people.
let's get back on black. Oh my God.
Whatever. Fuck off if you don't agree.
760-565.
Everybody can have their own opinion. What's the phone number, guy?
760-565-3713. You got some opinion, you got some speak out, talk out about it.
You can be on the show.
You can be on the show. You can do
You
that
can,
right now. We're waiting for it.
You can.
I love it.
You can. What is it? Message on Facebook.
Message on Facebook.
I
We got it right here. Yep. And we got a couple of people to say hello to. What's up, Candace? Living good? Are you living good?
I want to think about it.
All right.
He's talking about the people that you sit there and you explain the whole deal to them.
Right.
And then they're like, I want to think about it. Think about what?
Give them a moment.
Think about what?
Make them live in that
What
moment.
are you thinking about? Now,
Make
here's the
them live in that
thing.
moment.
If you're really going to think about it, I know the last few decisions that you made. I see it on paper.
Right.
You probably don't want to think about anything. But that's not what you're really saying. Out of your mouth, I'm hearing, I want to think about it. But in your mind, I know what you're thinking. There's a better deal somewhere. That loan I dream of is out there.
I want to know.
This guy is a complete dickhead.
you're
I would never do
thinking.
any kind of financial stuff with this piece of
something
shit.
on
I know that's what you're thinking. I know. But guess what? Everybody else that's out there is a piece of shit also. So what the fuck are you going to do? You don't have to like me in order for me to help you.
Honestly, yeah. They don't have to like you to enjoy the service, so they can't get all of that into it.
No.
Okay, I understand.
So my cousin Adriana Varela is on. I don't think she's living in Costa Rica. Are you still living in Mexico? She's from Costa Rica. I used to actually live in their house when I was younger and lived in Costa Rica. John Gradinsky's in the house. What's up, dog? Watching the show.
So on the
chilling.
on the watch
Like a
party,
villain?
we got Ms. Katina Mim.
See, I never even am privy to anything that goes on in your little watch parties. It's like a conspiracy against me. You have this whole group of people that you hide under your arm over there that are watching. I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't have an idea.
Wow.
I know they're your friends. Well, apparently.
Man, I'm connected, man. I'm thoroughly connected.
But I don't ever get to hear from them. I don't ever get to see them. I don't even know who's watching. It's like this, some sort of a sick peep show that they're watching me, and I have no idea who it is. Like I almost want to get naked and fulfill their dreams.
Well, there's that opportunity until Facebook shuts down your feed.
Right. And then I'm over here sweating like a fucking whore in church. Holy
Yes,
shit.
my goodness, my goodness.
It is warm in here. My air conditioner is not kicking on. I don't know why.
Pay your
I don't
bill.
understand why the thing won't.
Pay your bill.
No,
Pay
it's
your
fine.
bill.
The thing, we just had it fixed not too long ago, but why the fuck won't it just turn on? You figure you don't use it for a year. It's been resting. Why can't you just flip the switch and it turns on? But apparently, no. No, it's like the car. When you don't drive it for a while, you go to turn it on, the shit doesn't start.
There's a word for that. It's called
Oh,
a relay.
snaps.
It's what?
There's a switch in the
switch.
Fuck
Yeah.
You're the genius
My
of all
God.
geniuses.
My God.
Oh my God, go flip the switch in there.
All right.
It plugs into that switch right there. That's a power source.
Okay.
If that's off, the power source is off.
You're closer than I am.
The fuck if I can't get out of here
Oh my gosh.
and then grab me a beer.
And then grab you. Oh, okay. Well, see how that plays out. Keep them going. Keep them entertained.
Oh, I got it. Talking is not one of my shortcomings.
not a
If there is anything in my life that I struggle at, it is definitely not talking and keeping people entertained. So how was my weekend? My weekend was great. Thanks for asking. So we went to Vegas Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Came home Sunday. That nice little 4.5 hour drive that you're normally accustomed to, guy, turned into a little over 8 hours with all the fucking tards out on the road trying to get home. And right there on the inside to your right. Okay, now it should kick on then.
But it's already up.
Okay, is there a plug?
There's nothing plugged into
I know. Is there a plug by the outlet that's unplugged? Somebody unplugged it. There should be an outlet right next to the switch. An extension cord that is unplugged. You turn the light on? Yeah, flip the switch and the light turns on. So there should be an extension cord that plugs into the air. I don't know.
Oh my God. Is that why we're suffering? We need to look up a little bit better than that.
I understand.
Wow. Okay. Well, all right. We're on.
Is it on? There it goes.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Imagine that. Hey, don't call me the fix-it guy, the handyman. But apparently if you plug shit in, it turns on.
Yep.
Take that to your mama. Fucking easy fix, huh? Bring me like 2 or 3 of them. There you go. Shout out to Colombia, Bogota. My friend Juan trying to log in. What's up, Juan, in Bogota? My name is Ricardo Antonio. How are you? My family hails from Spain. It's a pleasure to meet you. Juan from Bogota. So anyway, we're in Vegas for the weekend. We just went out there to meet some family that was hanging out up there also for their daughter's birthday. I don't know who takes their daughter 7, 8, 9 years old, whatever, to Vegas for their birthday, but more power to you. Sounds like one of those white trash birthdays where they take the kid to Reno and shit, or Laughlin. Why is it the white trash destinations are Reno and Laughlin? I don't understand it. What is it, cheaper? You lose money slower? John, can you help me out with that? Ah, shit. So anyway, we went up there, and it was probably, I'll tell you what, man. It was, I know you're wondering, you were asking, I could feel it. It was probably one of the best trips I've taken there, and I'll tell you why. I didn't do my usual drink until I pass out, and then I wake up behind a slot machine somewhere, don't know where the fuck I am. Maybe have a corn on the cob shoved up my asshole or something. No, it wasn't that kind of trip. It was refreshing. It was nice. I was in bed by 8, 9 o'clock, out at the pool with the kids at 8, 9 o'clock, having breakfast every morning at 6:30. I mean, it was like I was a fucking normal human being. I wasn't so jacked up from the night before that I couldn't even function, and that's nice. I didn't feel like such a degenerate. It was really cool. And then we forgot the bottle opener. Damn.
How you going?
It's okay. I'll just use my teeth.
Are you serious? Don't you know the keychain thing?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Oh my God.
It was on the table right there.
Well.
You know how to do it? Anyway, so we were waking up early. We went out to the Shark Reef at Mandalay Bay. But an interesting thing, we get to this, it's a metal one, you see it? If not, it's right outside. So we go to the Shark Reef, and right next to it is, I don't know if you've heard about it in Vegas, but it's called The Beach at Mandalay Bay. And it's like a big metal bar. So we're at the beach at Mandalay, or we're going by it. And there's a line of people outside and people getting dropped off. And I'll tell you what, it looked like it was one massive party of convicts. It looked like some sketchy fucking people, but everybody is in G-strings, no shirts, fucking. It was I think they called the party Floss at the Beach. And not because somebody is flossing, it's because everybody was wearing floss. And it was a sight to behold. And so we go and we're going into the Shark Reef. Next thing you know, there are like 20 security guards running to the beach. No shit. What happens when you invite a bunch of convicts to a party? It's called The Beach at a hotel casino in Las Vegas. And the DJ's playing. Actually, the music was pretty darn good. I wish I would have felt safe enough to go in there and listen to the music because it was probably pretty darn good. But what do I know? So it was interesting. There was parties everywhere. We were at the Paris Hotel, and we were at the beach. There was some family there, but there was a lot of lack of a better word, a lot of tits and ass there at every corner.
Oh, TNA. I know about some TNA.
Every corner of Vegas. So it was a trip, but we weren't there for that. We were there for to hang out, enjoy the 110-degree weather, and just sit by the pool, man. I got a little sun.
And you let some hair grow on your face.
I let the hair grow. I got the clam tickler growing out. I'm trying to channel my inner grandpa, and I miss my grandpa, and so I'm trying to channel that and look as much like him as possible with the grays. What do you think?
Not bad.
So one of the guys at work says, you actually look younger with that. I'm like, well, how is that with all this gray hair and shit? But I guess it makes sense because all these 20-year-old kids running around with the full beard, I think it makes them look 40 or 50. For some reason, they think it makes them look younger. So I get it. You take a 20-year-old kid and turn him into a 45-year-old man with a fucking face full of hair.
Facial hair. Dude, what's up with these apps these days, man? We got trends and stuff like that. People are just distracted with a lot of things going on right now.
You think?
I know. I feel it.
Everybody drives, their heads are looking down. There's going to be some deformations of some sort from these phones and everybody having their heads down. I think we're going to have a mass number of people that are hunchbacks again.
Yeah.
Thus the resurgence of the hunchback of Notre Dame. But no, it's crazy. You walk everywhere, people are on their phones. We need to get rid of these fucking phones. It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're using it for purposes like this, or we're doing stuff, work, whatever, that's fine. But when it's every part of every day of your life, when everybody sits down to have a meal or have a beer or do anything, and they're on their phones all the time, what's wrong with us? What is wrong with us that we can't have a conversation? I legitimately think that when you see a couple at dinner and they're both on their phones, that they're fucking texting each other instead of talking to each other.
Probably not.
Is it that far-fetched?
That's you would hope that was what's going on.
What if it is?
They're probably
that they don't know how to have a normal conversation.
Yeah, they can, but they're probably not even texting each other. They're probably texting the third party or the person that was invited that didn't show up and didn't come with their different excuses. And they're also probably looking at how they're going to rate the dinner itself and what Yelp review they're going to post and what the movie's going to be about. They don't do the whole planning. So an outing is not the same thing. What's up, Heather Sperling? What's
going
up?
on? What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, so am I wrong that as I'm getting older, my sexual foreplay or sexual talk, dirty talk in bed is fucking get wet. Think about somebody else if you have to.
Oh, that.
Is that wrong?
How long you guys been married?
Is that wrong?
How long you been married?
No, I don't have to, but I tell her, fucking get wet. If you have to, think about somebody else. It's okay.
The problem is she's got other things on her mind. When it's beepy time for you, it's not beepy time for her. So
the other day, he's like, why don't you fuck me like that all the time?
Oh, my God.
So I said, well, who were you thinking about? Because you actually seemed like you gave a shit, too.
Wow. Really?
Was that wrong?
Karen and Sharon? Was that wrong? Was that wrong?
Am I sharing too much?
It was wrong.
Is that TMI?
Right. That's just a toe of the line.
I don't believe I should hold back with our audience. I think they're entitled to know everything. I don't think that's wrong.
Hey, you guys are privy to it all. What's up, Rhonda Capino? What's up, Capone? Rhonda Capone.
Oh.
She's listening from North Yaki. Heather Sperling's in North Yak. Watch porn. No, Heather. That is not the motivator. That is not a necessity.
Watch porn. What is that?
If a couple have to watch porn together,
what's that? What are we talking about?
I think that.
No, I was telling her to think about somebody else.
Oh no, she's suggesting that they watch porn as a Kickstarter.
Oh,
I don't know.
But then she says yuck.
Right. I don't know.
Oh, because what I'm saying is watch porn is better.
Right.
Yeah, I guess. We were watching together the other night that show on Showtime called Gigolos.
Okay, yeah.
And that's just like mellow enough. And here's the thing. I think she'll watch it because it's a bunch of dudes, right?
Drink water.
Right? There's a bunch of dude gigolos that look good, you know?
Yeah.
And so I can kind of convince her to watch that. And then, hopes that she gets hot and bothered.
Her guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Do you guys do ass play?
Ass play?
Yeah.
Like hide shit in the butt and find it? Or what are we talking about?
Any communicable things, yeah. Do you guys...
Like, does she let me put it in her butt?
Yeah.
Not willingly. Like, I have to hold her down and she squirms a lot.
Okay.
No.
I mean, it's not for everybody.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me what.
I think I enjoy the thought of doing it more than I enjoy doing it. Because honestly...
It's a lot more work.
I don't have the patience.
Time. Patience.
To
right.
invest in trying to basically...
I'm waiting for you to just say the word, dude.
What?
Just say the word. Go ahead.
Well,
you don't have the time to what?
Well, I mean, it's like sliding an anteater in an ant hole.
Okay.
It takes a lot of work, persistence. And I'm not that dedicated to it. Not when there's a perfectly willing other entry
Right.
that I can explore. Yes. Oh, we have a guest.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. I can't see.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Baby, take your
Grab
shoes
a
off.
seat. Grab a seat.
Sit over
you're
here.
good. You're good.
Don't step on the...
Watch the mic. Grab a chair. Sit on the couch. Grab a beer.
in the house.
So I think it's overrated, to tell you the truth.
Well, it's the new thing though. Is motivate the people that's happening, what's going down, and so they get involved, and so that's
but is it the action that they're after?
that's the action.
Or is it that they have really small cocks and they need that?
No, it's a new exciting thing because now it's new, uncharted.
But are you okay with just talking about it, acting like you're going to do it, and then just laughing it off?
Are you were serious about that? Oh no, I thought you were going to do it. I thought there's no way I was going to let you do that shit. No,
then she starts out with that like, how about if I take one of your empty beer bottles and I slide it up your butt first, and then I'll let you put it in my butt.
So I think that's the consideration that
where that whole situation turns quickly.
Yeah, he opened a bottle with a bottle. Wow, that's a fucking trout.
You want the bottle, man?
He's got it open now. That's trips.
No, he was a Boy Scout. It's good. It works.
Shit, I'm a bottle with a bottle.
So that's why that whole thing ends really quickly.
I think so. But true pioneers, true troopers, if you will, they love the pooper.
But would they? Okay, let me ask you something.
Talk to me.
Would they give up theirs to get some?
Yeah, actually, that's the come and go. The come and go.
Now I thought about this for a minute, and it only lasted a minute.
A minute, okay.
But what if on a one night I got fucked up, and then she proposed that whole thing to me? Let me do yours first, and then I was super fucked up. I'm like,
sure,
all right. And then I had the time of my life.
It goes down. You had the time of your life. She's like,
how fucked up would that be? You know,
it wouldn't be fucked up. It would be something new and something interesting. That maybe even give her something to look forward to the next time. You know, it's
yeah. But what if I was like, you know what? That yours, that old thing. Yeah, not so much anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like Juan down the street will do a better job.
Oh my
it would be
goodness!
fucked up, huh?
Oh my goodness!
How did he turn gay? Well, let me tell you the story. One night I was kind of fucked up.
I turned him.
Yeah, it's getting a little cold now, huh?
Yeah, well, you got it at 60.
Hey, can you
Is
hit
that 63 or 53? Jesus.
on the thermostat there? The
Careful
buttons
of that
on the
beer.
far right. You see them?
The top one.
The top one there.
Push
Hit the
that
top
shit up.
one, and then
By
hit
the
it
time it
until
gets to 78,
no.
Oh my
Hit it a
God.
few times. And what's it say?
It still says 63.
No, not there. On the little.
Oh, it's 66, 68.
Keep going. Go to like 70. Yeah, that's good.
Right there.
70 is good.
Ooh, shoot. I mean, I'm not
I got shrinkage.
Yeah,
It's that cold. I got shrinkage.
starting to retract.
Who in the house?
We in the house.
Who you mean, neighbor?
Oh, you were wondering who walked in. We have some studio guests.
Oh, do you want to introduce yourself? Or, the listeners are wondering who's
Who's that?
Who's
coming
here?
Up there? Who's creeping in the crib?
who that is.
Who that is?
Hey, this is a good friend of ours, a friend of the show. He comes over here and has a little barbecue. We do a little drinking. We,
I
doing
don't get none of
bullshit.
those invites. What the heck? Is
well,
going
because
on?
you don't drink, fucker. Nobody who wants to hang out with the dude that don't drink.
That guy. Yeah.
No, it's fine. You can come over anytime barbecue.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you like to barbecue.
I like the
We're gonna
barbecue.
keep it racial.
Barbecue, my neighbor.
He likes to barbecue.
Dude, I started recessing to saying a different word instead of saying "nig." I would say ninja.
Ninja.
The new
Yeah, I'm not liking it.
new N word is ninja.
I'm not liking it. I like neighbor.
You like neighbor?
What?
My neighbor.
My neighbor.
Well, because it still has a R at the end. I guess
What neighbor?
My neighbor. But no, I like my ninja. My ninja.
Don't be fucking around, neighbor.
Come on, ninja. Ninja, please. So it rings. It has a good little.
Yeah, but it refers to some Asian dude, so it doesn't have the same connotation.
No, stealthy, black, suited up. You don't see him until he's right up on top of you.
There's no black
Ninja.
ninjas.
No, it don't have to be. They're dressed in black.
No.
You don't know they're there until
So
they're
this
right
is
up on you.
this is Monty.
Monty.
Jose Summer. Where's Jose?
He's washing dishes. Oh, Lord.
Huh? Is he still waxing that thing?
Yeah, he's still waxing that bean.
Holy fuck! He's gonna wax the paint off of it. Jose.
Tree play.
Anyway, so there it is. That's who's here. Monty, Jose. What happened to
Oscar? I like Oscar.
Oscar De La Renta? Where is he?
He went home.
What happened?
Yeah, he ate too many tacos.
Too many tacos.
That's a
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Oh, you just hit the play button. We're live.
I don't think so. It's red.
It's still.
No, it's red.
Oh, red's not good?
No.
Oh.
No, red is good.
Red's good. Red's
The fuck's
transmitting.
wrong?
You're.
Okay.
¿Por qué cheesy? Porque onda. See? I'm still there. Freak.
This show is brought to you by
Mattel.
Tecate.
Hasbro.
La cerveza más fina de México. All right. Huh?
Yeah.
Modelo. Oh, that's right. We're drinking Modelo tonight.
And every night. We used to be all about that 805.
No, fuck that beer. I'm done. with it.
Fuck that
I'm back to my
beer.
raza way.
Fuck
Don't worry
that
about
beer. Red rum,
Puro
red rum.
mexicano.
Fuck that beer.
El qué?
Oh my God. So it's been 2 weeks.
It's been
Lots
2 weeks. I
gone
feel a
down.
little bit of rust
Wow.
for some reason.
Well,
You know,
we just-
but we did a show
yeah.
with Brandon from work,
Oh, you did?
the country music dude from Nashville.
You did?
You saw it, right?
No, I didn't see that.
And Chaka was running wild.
Wow.
It was probably
was-
one of the worst shows ever.
Off the chain, huh?
But my brother tells me that was the best show he's ever seen us do.
You were raw and
And you know what? It's
Uncharted.
probably because he's got 5 kids
uh-huh.
and he knows chaos on a daily
Chaos
basis.
on a daily basis.
So to see somebody else go through the pain and misery that he went through
Okay.
for a long time,
Yeah.
he found great enjoyment. Yes,
I just
Yes.
just
Do
realized
it.
I didn't do my eyebrows.
do it. It feels good.
It feels good.
Feels good.
Show with your friend.
Do you remember that movie Couples Retreat
Yes.
with Fabio that gets out of the
oh
water in
my
the
goodness.
Speedo?
Yes.
And he's doing the yoga and all that shit. And then Michael, what the fuck's his name? The actor, Michael. God dang it! He's kind of a smart ass. He played in that one show where he laundered money for the cartel.
Oh, I don't know.
You remember that series?
I don't know that.
Anyway, so he's showing them all how to do yoga, different poses and stuff. Vince Vaughn's in it, and he's like, "Okay, take it easy, Fabio." He's on her. He's just like, "Put a little pressure, feel it, do it, be like the proud peacock." Feel it.
Feel it.
Yes,
Do
it feels good. That movie had me fucking rolling, dude. David Chino. Ernie? Oh,
Okay.
the fuck? Yo. What's up, Ernie Ruiz?
Ernesto
¿Qué pasó,
Ruiz.
güey? What are you doing?
Ernesto Ruiz.
He goes by Ernie, though.
Oh, really?
What's up? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Um,
Who's David Chino?
Cochino.
Cochino?
Yeah.
No, it says Chino, way.
Oh, man. Rhonda Capone.
So, yeah, I love that movie. That movie's great. So, we're talking about a little bit in the news. Let's do in the news.
In the news.
In the news. What's going on? We are not the news. We just talk about the news. We make fun of the news. We point out the obvious imperfections in this shitty world that we just try and make it in and just have fun. You know what? I tell people, don't worry about trying to fix shit. Don't dwell upon why it happens. Just enjoy life. Just stay in your box and enjoy what the fuck you can. And don't try and make a big deal out of it. Don't try and save the fucking world. Right? All you snowflakes out there, don't get all fucking sensitive.
This is
just
that
fucking
time.
be a normal fucking human being
Yes, we go.
and just deal with it. Shit is the way it is because you're fucking broke and the motherfuckers that have the money dictate what the fuck happens.
Right.
So if you don't like it,
Get out.
start making some fucking money, steal some money, and do something. Otherwise, your hopes and dreams are probably going to be dashed.
Okay, so-
Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Well,
Your vote doesn't matter. You are pretty much an insignificant fucking taking up space on the face of this earth.
well,
So accept that, own it, and then have some fucking fun.
there you go.
There you go.
All right, so my first pick of the week is deep from the U.S. trial of Joaquin El Chapo.
El Chapo Guzman.
Guzman. He is down for a lifetime
And
plus
who the-
30.
And who the fuck didn't
Life
know
plus
that?
30.
You know what they could have said? Let's save the Americans some money and just give them the fucking sentence that everybody knows he's going to get, life in prison without the
Life
possibility.
plus
I mean, what were
30.
the other options?
They said he felt he wasn't treated right. It wasn't a
course
trial
not.
of his peers.
Of course not. So he got 3 life sentences?
Life plus 30, dude.
Oh, life plus 30 years?
Yeah.
Who's the asshole that said, life, I think, is good. It's a good decision.
But yeah.
And then the guy was like, nah, fuck that. That motherfucker, fuck that. Let's give him another 30 on top.
30 plus.
Who was that asshole? I want to know
And,
who that is.
and if
What
that's
is
not
the
enough,
fucking 30?
if that's not enough,
They're taking his nuts too?
13.6 billion.
In restitution?
No, they're seizing. They're taking all of his shit,
Oh.
properties and everything. Watch the Netflix Narco. Watch that Netflix Narco. All that says bullshit.
Hey.
That's basically
Okay, now that makes a whole lot of sense, right? Now after the fact, the fucker can't do nothing with the money, but they're gonna seize
13.6 billion.
the fact that you can have 13 billion seized is pretty fucking bad.
All right, so here's
the fact that you can have that seized.
okay. Here's my thing though.
They
so
freeze my bank account, they get $25.
They freeze. they got you on lock.
Right.
But okay, so they seize this. They get the property. They put it on a damn grid. They have to inventory it. They put all that stuff in storage for a minute.
They're getting paid overtime for this, by the way.
Somebody's getting paid overtime. Then they've got to try to take it to raffle.
What's your
or
name,
try
bro?
to auction it out.
El Chapo Guzman.
El Chapo Guzman.
So what's been going on in your life?
My name is Joaquin.
They just
I'm Joaquin. I'm
Take-
not walking.
they
I'm
just
walking.
take $13 billion of mine.
13.6. I am not
Mine's
happy.
It was 13.6
Not
of
happy.
mine's.
Mine's. It was not happy.
So,
I am not happy.
The fact that they could seize that motherfucker's
He's laced. He's got to be caked up.
That
What's up,
motherfucker's
Mr.
badass.
Rex Panton? How you doing, sir?
is pretty badass, bro.
Boogie Shy, what's up? My niece is out there.
I was listening to
Everybody's
this
out
song. I was listening to this song on the radio.
there. Which one?
I don't know. Some chick, I'm assuming black, is rapping.
Okay, that's almost getting it down. Did she do it like a funky
Yeah.
tongue?
No,
thing? No?
I know who that is.
Okay, so not that one. Okay.
Oker. All right. But she's doing something, and it's a little funny on the funnier side.
Okay.
Right. And she says she's $100 million in debt.
Uh huh.
And I was like, I thought about that for a minute. My first thought is call me, bitch, right?
Right.
Because
Because my percentage is going to be sweet.
I'd love to enroll you for $100 million.
Okay.
But then I was like, what kind of asshole raps about being
Rich.
$100 million in debt?
Uh,
But you got to have a fuckload of money if you can become $100 million in debt.
But you're on the sponsorship. Someone gave you some studio time. You wrote a song about it. You like to hear it? Here you go.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Ya te vas?
So, yeah, no, it's just,
But that's what they're rapping about. The chick's rapping.
About
I'm listening to
being
the
broke.
song and I
And-
hear it and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
She says, I'm $100 million in debt. And I'm like, who the fuck would rap about that? What's the street cred? What kind of fucking are you gaining by saying I'm $100 million in debt?
I think there's
Is it
a
the fact
shift.
that you could become $100 million in debt in the first place makes you the shit?
I think there's a shift in the process because now they can talk about anything. They're as open and transparent, and they're tired of the women just talking about pimping or popping their peas or.
But come on, think about something else. Fuck.
Having babies or not, So yeah, my baby's daddy was like this. I mean, because a lot of them at the end of the day, it's just people that are just want to get their message out. I'm just a normal person. I'm in debt too.
Yeah, I don't think that's what she was going for. No. But yeah, I thought that was kind of odd.
Yep.
There's a lot of songs on the radio that are kind of odd.
Christina Torres.
So there's stuff online. I'm like I told you, I'm getting those like a lot of fucking weird killings. A lot of you got the kids dying in the cars and shit. Parents, the lady drowning her kids, drown one. How in the fuck do you drown one and they let you keep the other one? And then she drowns the other one. What do you think was going to happen to the other one?
Yeah, no.
Who's the
that's a
fucking
raw deal.
retard that
That's
was
a raw
like,
deal.
oh yeah, you know what? I think she feels bad about that fucking, the one she did. Why? Oh, you know what? Let's let her keep that one. I think this one's going to turn out okay. This one's going to be a swimmer, really.
If they weren't a swimmer when they were born.
Next thing you know, the second one's bloop, 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 bloop.
Blub,
Gone.
blub. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's a bad situation. Okay. Dude, we had two.
What the fuck?
I know that scared you. I'm sorry. We had two earthquakes, 2 in a row.
No, let's get this right. Ridgecrest had some fucking shake us, Bakersfield area, right?
They had some big ones.
We didn't have shit
We had
because
the
I
rid-
didn't feel nothing.
You didn't feel that?
Fuck no.
None of it?
You know what's funny is we could do right now, just to prove a point.
Okay.
We could say that there was an earthquake, put it online, all this shit, and how many people would respond and say, I felt it too? And there was no fucking
Until
earthquake.
they go to the fact check and go to the USGS.
But how
website.
many would respond on Facebook and say,
Oh.
oh, I felt it too?
Oh yeah, too fast, too quick, too fast, too quick.
No, that was just your fat neighbor walking across the fucking kitchen floor.
So
That's
when
what you felt.
So when it didn't happen the third day in a row, I was pissed, man, because everything else felt like an earthquake. I was like, "Is that an aftershock?"
Don't tell me you felt it too.
I felt the.
Stop.
I felt.
Stop.
I felt both. I felt both of them.
Oh my God.
I felt both of them.
He's one of those.
Dude, I felt it, and I was like, "Hey, earthquake!" And my daughter and my wife said, "What?" They were working or whatever, cleaning.
Sure.
They said it didn't. I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "No, tell me you didn't know." The dogs didn't bark. I was like, "The dogs don't always bark when there's a freaking
This ain't
earthquake."
fucking TJ.
This ain't TJ. So and then the next day, I said earthquake, and I jump up and I'm doing my thing like I'm surfing, I usually jump on the ottoman and ride it out because I like to have fun.
I have no fear of dying in an earthquake.
Dude, what else
We're
are
in
you supposed
America.
What are you supposed
If
to do?
I was in India where there's fucking
What
cardboard houses and
else
shit,
are you supposed
yeah,
to do?
yeah, I'm gonna worry about it. Third world country, I'm gonna worry about it.
Or if you're in a tornado zone and you hear, "Wah!"
Then I'm freaked the fuck out, right? Yeah. Weird shit happens.
When it's going down.
On the East Coast, the hurricanes, and Midwest with the
I'm
tornado, or not Midwest, but the fucking tornado alley and shit. Yeah, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I'm
just a
scared.
little bit.
I don't know what to deal with there. But a little shaking, fuck it. How much can happen?
Okay, so the worst part is if the Earth opens or slides or something, the whole like La Jolla and all this, the Cove and coast cities where this stuff is just falling off. That's crazy. Ground's opening up.
Let me tell you something. If
Edgar's trying to talk to us, but it's
he called me.
I
I can't answer the phone on there.
have him call into the show 760-565-3713.
Yeah, call the show number, dog. Oh no, he called me.
Well, yeah, he tried to call you through there. We're not gonna be able to get it
I'll
on.
look at your message. Where is it? Okay, I'm looking. But what no is where can I get a hold BX1? Who's
Can I get a hold of his soon-to-be ex-wife?
who's
You?
oh
Mine?
what Chapo?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is she banging?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh,
We need
yeah.
a photo. Pull up a photo. We need a photo.
Lord, yes.
Let's get a photo of Chapo squeeze, ex squeeze.
Ooh-wee.
I have
don't
a
know
feeling
if
she's gonna be doing big things.
She ain't gonna be doing. Yeah. Wow.
Huh?
She's
She's gonna be doing big things.
gonna be doing-
I see her
she's
future Playboy spread, the whole
gonna be,
thing.
She's gonna be making.
Hey,
moves.
if Hugh was, you know what? That's I miss Hugh Hefner, man. That motherfucker made moves, boss moves. Like there'd be a bitch that'd be in the spotlight, or like right now, I can tell you this: if Hugh Hefner was around, El Chapo's wife would have her clams spread across the fucking pages already. He was on top of his game like that.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Whoever was involved in the news,
Yep.
like Melania would have already been spread.
I mean, she
Guaranteed.
was already spread.
In Playboy?
Well, not Playboy. But
I'm just saying.
Easily.
Hugh
Easily.
somehow would have got the okay to have her junk
in the news.
right in the spotlight.
Wow.
Yeah. I miss Hugh. That's a vital part of America that we don't get to participate in anymore.
Wow.
We need to see the current
who's the next?
in the middle of the heat naked bitch. We need that.
Yeah.
And Hugh is not able to bring that anymore.
Nope.
It's a huge disappointment.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's something that we really need. Yeah.
it's a crucial thing. To
I need to fill
development.
this void. Show me a picture of Chapo. You got a way to pull up a picture of Chapo Guzman's squeeze, ex squeeze?
Yeah. Well, here we go. Here. Like to hear? Here we go.
Where's she from? Is she from Mexico?
She's from Guanajuato.
What?
I don't know. Hold up. Wait up. Hold up. Chapo's wife. Boom. That's a top search, man. Everybody's already looking at it. There she is.
Cardi B, Ivy Queen. Is that who it is?
Ivy Queen. That's who.
Is that who it is? That talks
Talk about
that?
being rich. Yeah.
What? So I need a bite of that song. Can you pull up that song?
She can.
By Ivory.
She can get it.
Ivy Queen.
Yeah, we can actually put that on the air. Even in the loop, little loop. Yep, and that's a picture of Ivy. No,
So this is Chapo's
wife right there.
Chapo's chick.
Yep.
Let me see. I mean, look, if you put in perspective,
She looks like a Kardashian in that picture. That's horrible.
I'm gonna tell you this. If I had 15 billion, you better believe that I'm gonna have better talent than this. But I mean, it's not bad. You know, like, it's not 15 billion. Like, let me tell you something. You got, when you're 15 billion strong, 15 billion, I said, strong? You got to have pussy to represent 15 billion strong. You know, you're not just some ordinary motherfucker.
She looks kind of
that
basic
can just
there.
get that ordinary shit. Like you can walk into a strip joint and be like, "Yeah, I'll take that right there, dog."
Wait, two of
Right?
those.
No, I'm talking about shit that they got behind the shelf, behind the curtain, that not everybody gets
Right.
to look at.
Show you
Not
right.
everybody gets to rub up against.
Right.
This is premium shit. Where like, if you don't have $1 million in green in your
Okay.
pocket,
Okay.
yeah, you're not invited to the motherfucking game.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
So
I live that. I live that.
I'm talking about 15 billion. I'm not talking about some motherfucker that got 150,000 in the bank. I'm not talking about somebody worth 1.5 million. I'm talking about a motherfucker worth $15 billion. Well, you better have some dripping wet shit that when it walks in, the whole crowd goes, damn, in unison. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's
you're right.
That's what I'm talking about. I said, you got to have your game like that. You don't even have to have any game to tell you the truth. You could walk in looking like fucking the Michelin Man, just a tired old piece of shit, and the kind of pussy you have with $15 billion is a quality that most people will never, ever, ever even put their eyes on. Did I make that clear enough?
Yeah. Are we sure it's Ivy Queen with the one?
That's what I'm reading right here. Huh? What is it? Somebody help me.
It's green.
It's green?
No, well, I don't know.
No, that's something different. We adults, we can name it.
Oh, and what else is going on? Oh man, we got people. I don't know if there's possible identity theft, but man, everybody's taking their time out to play with that damn Face app, and they have a Face app challenge where they got to put the picture of themselves and their old picture and their young picture and a collage, and even making a movie.
I saw that, the old picture thing.
Yeah.
I don't need to do that. I already look old as fuck.
Right? I don't know. I don't need no app to tell me. But people haven't. I mean, it's everybody's talking about it. Here I am.
Hey, who is David Chino? I know who this is, but the name's not just ringing a bell. But he put in there, David, talk to me, dog. Ivy Queen is what we're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't look much different than what you got working right now.
They got the wrinkles and everything. That's pretty dope and funny
Is
though.
it?
Yeah.
I don't want to see mine. Holy fuck.
Let's do yours.
No. Here we go.
Wait. Okay.
Edgar Chavez.
I need to take a picture. Let me see.
I got the boot.
Here. Travis Payne. Rick, look at me real quick.
We're doing this. What is it?
Face app.
Face app.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
I'm a victim.
This is gonna be
So
good.
David, what happened? They said.
Oh man.
Is that green?
How come they got you on the woman? They don't know what you
I
are.
didn't change my hours.
Bum,
fuck's
bum, bum.
I'm lost, man.
Damn, they thought you were a woman, dude.
Is that green yin?
That's a bad thing when they thought you were a woman.
I'm an Italian woman.
Okay.
Love the whiskers.
Okay. Can we zoom in on this? Damn, they thought you were a woman, man.
Travis, what's going on?
That's not cool.
What happened?
They thought you were a woman. They giving you pretty stuff, man.
What?
Well, I'm gonna give you a smile.
What
You're
is
not smiling?
Why is that?
And then, boom.
Fuck.
Wow. They done messed up.
I'm lost on this whole fucking David Chino thing. What the fuck's going on?
What's really going on?
I don't know.
He done trick.
Green, yeah.
He done took you off
Green
the rails.
yin?
He done took you off the rails.
What's up, dog? Huh? Did you get fired? Talk to me, somebody. Fucking tell me something.
That's not fair. They thought you were a woman. I'm mad at this app. I'm mad at this app. My picture, they got me looking like Caesar from freaking Planet of the Apes and stuff. And here you are, looking like a woman.
Did you just make a Planet of the Apes reference?
That's what that looks like. The freaking Caesar.
Right.
Man, that's crazy. I don't like this app.
You heard Kirk McHenry's joke
No.
about the kid? I think it was a kid that went to the zoo. And he's outside the monkey thing, the monkey tank, whatever the fuck they call it. Anyway, they're over there, huh?
Right there. Oh, you're in trouble.
So he's outside that, and they see a couple monkeys that are talking to each other, and one monkey elbows the other monkey, and he says, "See, I told you." I said, "If that motherfucker right there can get out, we can too."
Oh my God, we got to zoom in on that. How do we zoom in on that?
What is it?
I want to see that. Can we zoom in on that? a zoom on that. That's horrible.
That's some crazy shit right there.
That is horrible, man.
Well, now I understand. It's all good. You can't see it because of the lights.
Oh, damn.
It's shining off of your phone.
Okay, well.
Kind of like the light shining off of my
But
forehead.
that's funny.
Is it that bad?
It's that bad.
You know what's scary about that?
That looks like your dad?
My dad. Huh?
That's sad. No,
I don't even want to look at that.
make it younger then. Let's make it
Oh
young.
my God.
Let's make it young then.
Hey, put me back to my old days. That is definitely not me. That's some Mexican fucking kid. Definitely not.
This app is.
Have you guys
off the
tried
chain.
that at home? Hey, if you're just tuning in and wondering what the fuck's going on, this is a Pelon and Chubby show. I am Pelon. This is Chubby. We're here every Wednesday night. Tell your friends to tune in. It's just ask me. It's a fucking incredible show.
It's an awesome show.
Tonight's a little weird because we missed a couple weeks, so we're kind of just getting back in the swing of things, having a little fun, talking about whatever. There's not a whole lot of flow to this thing, but we're trying a couple of new apps. It's funny how they just assume that I'm some fucking wetback motherfucker, and they make me look like some young Mexican kid, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty dope though. They get the features
But that I looked nothing like that.
When you
I
were
was
young?
actually a good-looking kid. Yeah, I look more like a white boy. That looks nothing like me. That looks like some fucking
That's
Latino
funny.
kid.
Let's give you some hair.
Not that there's a problem with it. Don't get excited out there. I'm just saying.
They do the hair. They give you hair.
Oh my God! Look at that. I look like that one motherfucker on that show, that little dwarf.
The
fucker.
dwarf, yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my
On
god.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
How in the fuck did he get that part? How can anybody take him seriously?
He was homeless and living off.
Well, good for
roommates.
him. You know
Yeah.
what? I don't have a problem with it. My thing isn't. I'm not mad at his success. I'm mad at why in the fuck do they find it necessary? If I was on the show, and that fucking dwarf walks in, I couldn't help from laughing the whole time.
Well, he actually was theatrically trained, and he's a
I don't give a
professional
fuck.
actor.
I don't care.
He got an opportunity, and he took it. He took it.
When a 40-year-old man walks in and he looks like he's fucking 3, come on. To me, that's funny. I can't help it. I'm gonna laugh. I don't care how fucking inappropriate it is.
It's not easy for them little people
All right.
to make it big
Ooh.
in the industry.
You say that?
And so it is. It's always good. You know, we've got comics. We have some comics.
My
that
thing
are,
is here. Look.
what is up?
What?
Dude. What is he sending?
What's that? The heat?
I guess I don't know. That must be a
Put an A
personal
in there,
collection.
fucking
Man.
illiterate motherfucker. Put an
This is hat. This is hot.
All right.
This is hat.
A. Oh, hey. So here's my thing. We feel bad about these little people. Is that the correct term?
Little people.
Midgets. We feel bad about these fucking midgets, right?
Unless you're a dwarf.
Having a hard time making it into Hollywood. But let me put it like this. What if you got a fucking ugly ass chick and her dream in life is to be a supermodel? Do we make exceptions?
You don't gaslight it. Don't gaslight it.
Nope. Right. So, sorry about your luck.
Yeah, not. I mean, look what we did with Wee Man.
Right.
Look what Vern. God rest his soul. He had.
He was a novelty. He wasn't an actor. He was a fucking novelty.
Yeah.
People laughed at him, not with him. They didn't admire his talent. They're like, how is that fucking thing alive?
So
it wasn't for long.
They make their marks for a brief moment.
And don't get my speaking like fucking
Like this, all
like
of this,
just saying it like nothing, like
all of that,
like being disrespectful. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the guy, but I'm just saying, I'm not like trying to be outright. I'm just trying to tell it like it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean it was.
You know.
I mean, Wee Man, he was on the Johnny Knoxville, the
Right.
kicking himself in
Was
the
it
head.
because of his talents?
No, kicking himself in the head. It was
Right.
a joke. It was a part of.
It's like, look at the fucking midget.
Yeah,
Right.
but please say little people, please. Little people, one time. Say it, little people.
I did say little people for
Okay.
all the fucking snowflakes and sensitive motherfuckers out there, but then I reverted to the real one because look at the little person walk in. Now we don't know who we're talking about. It could be a child. It could be anybody. just a little
Okay.
person, right?
Okay.
But when
okay.
I say, look at the midget that just fucking walked in the door.
Everybody's on him.
Everybody
Okay.
knows what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, waiting for a seal to juggle a bunch of them. Who knows? Whatever. It's funny. It's funny. We can laugh at that. We can laugh at their misfortunes.
This is
Okay.
70? Wow. Oh, yeah.
We can laugh at shit that's happened to them. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right. Don't feel bad for them. Hey, as far as I know, they're lucky to be fucking alive. They weren't expected to make it past the fucking heat lamp at the hospital.
Yeah, that's true.
So anything that they get above and beyond,
I like that
call
perspective right
it
there.
a bonus.
I like that perspective right there.
You know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's not very fair. It's whatever. I'm offended. Why are you offended? Well, it's not fair. You're being mean to. Yeah, you know what, man? Life's tough. Life is tough. When you can come to grips and own what you are, and embrace all your imperfections. Isn't there a song like that?
Oh, you almost got lyrics.
Right? That was close, huh?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be a much happier person in life.
You know what? There's a you know, I was, you know, with these apps and everything, there's this one that Shazam
Okay.
and another one SoundHound.
Okay.
If you don't know the lyrics, you can sing to it. It was like, oh, did you mean this song?
Oh.
I'm like, they're getting so smart.
Yeah.
They're getting so smart. I mean, I know the song. I know the title of the song, but if I start singing it, it'll say, "Oh yeah, it's this song."
Can it even do it with Pearl Jam and shit? Or Eddie Vedder and his songs?
Here. Let's put SoundHound to the
let's
test.
try one. We're you know what? We're going to start a new portion of the show where we test apps. We give apps a run for their money and see if they're worthwhile or not. We'll rate the app.
Sing Pearl Jam.
I don't even know if I know any of their fucking shitty
Just
songs.
go sing something.
What song do they sing? Give me one.
I don't know Pearl Jam. You suggested Pearl Jam.
Something Eddie Vedder.
Oh, sing something. It'll go. Oh, I know what this is.
I can't sing. What's the song? Give me a song.
So we definitely can't do that.
How about
Sing.
Take Me Down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you take me home?
And so wait. So it says sing it. Okay, try it again.
I gotta do it
You gotta it wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Take me down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you take me home? Yay.
Okay, let's see if it came close. There was no close.
Nothing. They're like, all we heard was,
All right. Let me try. You'll never find another love quite like this, and you'll never find. Damn, no close.
All right, so I'm going
match.
to go ahead and say this app sucks.
This one sucks,
Donkey
man.
dick.
Okay, let's go to Kazam.
It
Kazam.
sucks.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to sing about it, and they would
Sing.
sing a song. Yeah, whatever. We're not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna find.
You can't
get
do the
it.
easy shit. You can't do country music. I've got friends.
Hey, what's that one song? Getting it or get it done. By the black homosexual rapper.
Fuck.
It's a country song.
That's an actual sound. That's the name of a.
It's
a
called
country
Get It,
singer?
Getting It,
Black
Getting.
homosexual?
Well, he is bi, he is black, and he's.
Come on and take me home. Is that what they say?
Come on and take me. What angle is that?
What is that? That's a bad.
That was a terrible one. Get that one out of there.
Wow, I found some kind of picture, some piece of paper over there.
Something
Well,
moved.
that's more interesting than this fucking show. Let's show the instructions. Fucking Mevo. Fuck you, Mevo.
The song is "Get Up" by Bianco Brown.
Come on and take me home.
Yeah, that's what they say in that Pearl song. That
Is
you were
it?
saying. Yeah.
Paradise City. Come on and take me home.
Yeah.
For real?
Take me home.
Fuck, I've been
Come
singing that
take me
song
home.
wrong for 40 years.
There's a lot of people that have done that. You're not the only one. Sorry, dude.
Listen to Watermelon Crawl.
That's a good song.
What's that?
You right there, Watermelon Crawl. I don't know. Anyway, that's the young black man that sang this song. That's got a
Blanco
nice little
Brown's the
Get Up. Yep.
Get Up.
And he questions of what rap music even is. So his it's a tremolo. Actually, it's really a tremolo. So he put it to
What the fuck is that?
a tremolo. This is not rap. Let's check. This is what he did. The song is called "Get Up."
Get Up. Go on, get up.
Can you hear that?
Come on and take me home. Is that what it is?
No. Is it playing? Oh.
Country. Elias Salas. What's up, dog? My cousin. Come on and... Man.
Take it to the left now and dip with it. Don't throw down. Take a sip with it and lean back. Put your hips in it. Just having fun. To the left now.
Why they gotta turn... Wait, okay, here's my issue. Why a black man's gotta sing a country song and turn it into... What's that? Electric slide.
There's
So
there's
it's
a
gonna
lot
turn
of
into a dance. Like,
it is.
I always
there's-
want to be the one that creates that new
Okay.
dance that goes viral.
Well, that's what It's like is that really happening? They actually nominated that song on the Country Music Award,
Shut the front door.
and they were a little upset with the little black boy doing a little dip, and they're
Well, yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
It's music. It's music.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No. Everybody knows in country music, they don't
Get up.
fuck around.
The get
you know?
up.
It is what it is. That is a white fraternity.
So this song
Very
has been
hard
in
to
circulation for almost, I'm gonna say 6-7 months, right? And it really picked up its thing. And so they actually had a Father's Day challenge with the Get Up, and we're challenging
Get up.
to dance for their dad doing the Get Up. Turn a little around and slip, dip, and drop it low.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that country music is so boring. They're looking for anything that makes it just a tad different.
I like hillbilly hip hop myself.
Oh my God, what the fuck? We're hitting rock bottom.
No, hillbilly hip hop, man.
We are hitting rock bottom, folks.
But this, I'm going way back, all the way back to like the story, the narratives, the talking,
Take it way back.
way back,
Way back.
all the way back to like C.W. McCall. It was the dark of the moon on the
This
5th of
next
June
song
in the
goes
Kenworth hauling hogs. A cab over Pete with a reefer on and a Jimmy hauling logs. We were about a mile out of I-10, just a mile out of Shaky Town. It said, Big Ben, this is a rubber duck. We're about to put our hammer down. That's some hillbilly hip hop right there.
There you go.
Yeah, hillbilly hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I was born in North Carolina. Well, I was born in Florida, but I was in North Carolina for a little bit. I listen to a lot of everything, and I love hillbilly hip hop. I got another one for you. You want to hear?
Oh shit! All right.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing
That's
to make
Jack
it.
Black and fucking.
No, that's fucking Charlie Daniels and the devil goes
That's the
down to
greatest
Georgia.
song ever made.
That's the greatest song ever made. Chicken fried chicken out dough.
Jack Black and his
Granny
brother.
Granny does a dog bite. No child.
was
no.
the name of their group?
Slippery D or Slimy D or something D.
No.
Tenacious D.
Tenacious D.
Yeah, and he did do a
The
cover of.
greatest song ever made.
Oh my goodness. I'm working on another hillbilly hip hop song. Actually, it's
My Medicine with Snoop Dogg and Willie
my
Nelson.
that one is a
Have
good
you heard
one.
it?
Yes, that
I've
one's
never
good.
heard it.
You don't get out much, do you?
Well, country music and black folks is kind of like,
Okay, Nelly and Tim, and was it Keith Irvin or Nelly and Tim McGraw?
I got the hiccups because I'm fucked up.
Nelly and Tim McGraw, they did a called.
Nelly and Tim McGraw.
I think
How'd that happen?
was it Tim McGraw? Or, damn it, I gotta look that one up now. That's got me crazy.
How did that happen? That's
It's over
the
and
weirdest
over
combination
again.
I ever heard of.
I keep on pushing it back with him, and I can. It's so bad.
I don't know.
I get over and over again. You, what the heck?
I gotta get some more brews.
Oh my gosh. Nelly and Tim McGraw. I got it right. Over and over again, and I keep coming and back with him. So we don't do this like this every week. We actually do come in with some topics and actually real things going on. But Rick hasn't been out. He went. I don't know if he had any rants. I usually pay him for his rants, but nope, not this week. And being off, had earthquakes. Had a pretty decent 4th of July, minus earthquakes, and just hanging out with the family and doing what we do. And we're glad to be back in the studio recording. I was on a couple of shows. I was on actually the San Diego Comedy League. We're on our 4th and our 5th shows in rotation at the different breweries, but we're still looking for new locations. Sponsors are coming slowly, but definitely in. And then I was on the Throne of Jokes just last Wednesday, so that was a treat. I was moonlighting. I was on the Throne of Jokes with Benji Garcia and Ali, local San Diego comic, and I met some new guys and some new gals, adding to my strong long list of comics and contacts. Comics and contacts. We gotta have a session for comics and contacts. Kirk McHenry, hit us up when you do hit this one. You've got my contact information. We'll be looking for some locations and some shows coming up. We definitely get you on the paper on the 16th September. If you're going to be available, let me know. And then I'm trying to work in another Battle of the Sexes show, getting those back in rotation. And then I might do a birthday show. I'm really December 22nd.
Fuck, you're talking about next year.
No, man, it's like, I mean, we get the kids back into school.
CDs?
What kind of CDs? Nobody uses CDs anymore.
That's because my BMW.
Oh, yeah.
I got a DVD.
You can get them fucking cheap, man.
CD. I bought a BMW.
Yeah.
1999.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Pretty clean.
For the money, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
Nope.
1800.
All right, we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to just stick a fork in this one, mommy.
Are we done?
Well,
You look all right. Like,
looks great.
triangle looks good.
Sexy.
Chango.
Beep, 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 beep.
Let's see. How long does it take to switch over
So what?
from when I switch it here?
It's like a 2...
Fucking long delay, huh?
There's a little delay, but,
We
you know.
can shorten that. You know, the for it to switch.
Is that a regular laptop?
Huh?
Regular laptop? Or you put burn CDs?
No, it's not new. Same one.
Do you burn CDs?
Huh?
Do you burn CDs?
Yeah.
Look at how long it takes.
Dang.
Fuck, that's a long time. We can. There's a thing in the app where you can shorten the time that it takes to switch camera.
I know, but you're looking at the relay, though. The relay, you're looking at
how
the...
long it takes for me to switch it from here to there. It hasn't switched yet.
I like this camera, dude. I like the camera. It's very crisp. It's very clear.
How much years?
Empties.
New toys? Yes.
Are you...
Yes, new toys. Hey, so this is the Pelon Chubby Show here every Wednesday night. We're here. We're at 9 o'clock. Just figure, for summertime, we're going 9 o'clock probably. 8:30, 9 o'clock. This is a grown folks show anyway. So we want to go after the kids are all asleep. When the hoes come out, we're on. So this is the Pelon Chubby Show. We're kind of at you every week. What we need you to do is tell all your friends to tune into the show. Tune in early because the last half of the show I get fucked up.
Tore up.
But it's okay. Tore up from the
Tore
flow.
up.
All right, so, but just tune in. Next Wednesday, we're going to have some tricks for you. No, really, her name is Trix. She'll be here on the show. She was hoeing for years and years, but she hung up her spurs and now she is a preschool teacher. So she's going to be here next week. And then we are going to have a small person.
Little people.
That's going to, little person.
Little person.
A little person.
Little person.
Is going to be on the show next week.
Person.
And then we have a retired donkey that used to do the donkey show down at TJ. I talked to him last week over the phone, and he said he.
You talked to the
was,
donkey or talking to the donkey's manager?
More than happy to come up and do the show. He was excited, as a matter of fact. I said, would you like to come up to the show? He said,
He knew he had arrived when
Right.
when Pelon and Chubby called him for his next gig.
Next week is going to be a tremendous
I
show.
know.
If you're feeling a little weird and you want to get weird, come and check out the show next week. Tell all your friends to check it out. It's the Pelon and Chubby Show here every Wednesday
Every
night,
week.
sooner or later.
Damn it.
But we are cruising up on
87
2 years.
and 2 years.
2 years on the show, 80, almost 90 episodes. You'd think we'd be better at this point.
What's perfection?
But we're slow learners.
What
we
is
grew
love?
Up,
Baby, don't hurt
in
me.
remedial classes in school.
Don't hurt me.
So,
no more.
we're a little slow. But we'll get it one day, folks. They
I
say it
was
takes 3 to
working
4
in
years
a-
for a podcast to take off. We are going to take all 4 years. We might even be on that.
No, I'm taking off right now.
We might even be on that 5-year plan. Like the minorities when they go to college. We're on the 5-year plan.
5-year plan.
Or the fucking Spacolis of the world that
Did I
party
tell
a
you
little too
I
much.
almost went back to school for my MA? Bachelor's?
Yeah,
Not bachelor's, master's.
yeah,
Yeah, in business.
yeah.
Yeah. I figured if I get some paper.
Why do all the fuckers that have a master's degree, like a master's in MBA, master's in business, feel it necessary? Look at motherfucker, you're not a doctor. Why do you feel it necessary to put after your name MBA?
I got a BA. I got my paper.
MBA. Why do you need to put that on? You're not a fucking doctor. You're not saving the world. It's not necessary for people to know that you paid a fuckload of money to get your master's in business.
Got me some paper.
And you might get lucky to get a fucking job.
I got me some paper.
But you're going to definitely have over $100,000 in student loans.
I'll be able
that
to
are
be
not
accredited.
dischargeable or able to write off in any kind of program. They are like herpes. They will ride your life out with you. Until we see you again from the Pelon and Chubby Studio, live and somewhere in North San Diego County, far from Burbank. We are Pelon and Chubby, and we will see you soon. See ya!
Good night, everybody.